Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So in this video we look at the last chapter, okay, analysis of variance. So the aim of this topic is to compare the difference between the means of three or more groups or populations. Okay, before this we already learn on how to compare the difference, okay, between the single mean or the two mean. But in this topic we are going to learn of three or more groups. Okay, so the for example, okay, we have test 1, test 2 and test 3. So we want to investigate the performance on these three tests. Okay, so for test 1 we have the x, okay, the variable, and for the test 2 we also have the variable, and also for the test 3. Okay, so this test 1 is called as group 1, test 2 as group 2, and test 3 as group 3, and k is denoted as your number of group. For example, in this example you have k is equal to 3, in which you have three groups. Okay, so the variables, okay, for each group is called as n1 for group 1, n2 for group 2, n3 for group 3. Okay, so this the lowercase of n. Okay, the n1 is equal to 4. For example, you have 4 variables 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for group 2, that means you have n2. So the number of sample in group 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes same for the group 3. We have the n3, number of sample in group 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but the uppercase, okay, the capital letter of n, okay, is the number of sample for all group. Okay, so the capital letter of n or the uppercase of n is equal to the total of n1 plus n2 and plus n3. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, then you get equal to 12. So your number of sample is equal to 12. Okay, and your k, number of treatment or number of group or number of population, is equal to 3. Okay, now in this topic we are going to calculate the F test. Okay, so the formula of F test is MSB divided by with MSW. What is MSB and what is MSW? So the MSB is the mean square for treatment between, and this is the formula for MSB. Mean square for error within is MSW, and this is the formula of MSW. So to calculate the F test value, you must get the value of MSB and MSW first. Okay, now we also have the F table. Okay, so in this topic you are going to use the F distribution table, okay, or table 9. Okay, I repeat, F distribution table, in which in this F distribution table we have alpha, our significance level, and we have degree of freedom 1, in which V1, and degree of freedom 2, V2. So to calculate or to get the value of V1 is equal to K minus 1. Okay, for example, in this you have K is equal to 3. That means K minus 1, then we get 2. V2 is N minus K. So the N is the number of sample. For example, you have 12 and your K is 3. So 12 minus 3, then you get is equal to 9. Okay, so how to get the value of alpha? The alpha or the significant value will be given from the question. Okay, now we look the step in finding the F-test value, okay, for the analysis of variance. So we have the step 1, in which we want to find the mean and also the variance for each sample. That means from our previous example, we have group 1, group 2, and also group 3. So for each group is called as each sample. So we must calculate the mean and also the variance for group 1, group 2, and also the group 3. Okay, so this is the notation for the mean of sample, and this one is the variance of sample. Okay, now in the step 1, we have to find the total mean, okay, in which we denoted as XTM. Okay, if our X bar I, okay, for example, in group 1, we have the mean is equal to 2. That means we have X bar 1 is equal to 2. Okay, but for the total mean, we have XGM. That means the total of X. That means the summation of group 1, group 2, and also group 3 over the sum of the sample size over our N. Okay, for step 2, we must let our H naught, our null hypothesis, is equal to mu1, mu2, mu3 up to our group. If we have the 4 group, that means mu1 is equal to mu2, is equal to mu3, and equal to mu4. And if we have 3 group, like our previous example, that means our mu1 is equal to mu2 is equal to mu3. And your H1, your alternative hypothesis, will always at least one mean is different from others. Okay, so for step 3, we must find our N and also our K. Okay, N is the number of sample and K is the number of group. For step 4, we must calculate the F-test and also the F-table. Okay, we have the F-test MSB over MSW. So, MSB, this is the formula. Okay, the X bar I, okay, this one is the mean of each sample. This one is the mean of total. So that means this value will be same, okay, for all calculations. Okay, our K in number of group minus 1. So this one is the number of each sample. So we have to do the summation. Okay, we must add all the group. Okay, so for MSW, we also have the number of sample for each group minus 1, and we have the variance over the number of samples, okay, and is number of total sample minus with the number of group. Okay, for example, in our example, our N is equal to 12 minus our K is equal to 3. Then we must calculate the F table. Okay, so we must calculate the V1 and also the V2. And we must look at the F distribution table, table 9, to get the answer. Okay, so the F test is from the formula that we calculate here. Okay, MSB divided with MSW. And the F table is from the F distribution table. So, how to make the decisions? Okay, if our F test, okay, that we calculate, okay, is greater than our F table, the value that we get from the table, then we reject the null hypothesis. But if our F test is less than F tables, that means we do not reject the null hypothesis. Okay, now, so if we want to get the value of F-test, we just use the formula in which our MSB divided with MSW. So how to get the value of F-table? So we know that in F distribution table, we must get the value of alpha, the significant level, the V1 and also the V2. And our V1 is K minus 1 and our V2 is N minus K. For example, it is given from the question our alpha is equal to 0.05 and our k is number of group is equal to 3 and our number of sample, let's say we have equal to 15. Okay, so our k, 3 minus 1, they get equal to 2. And number of total, let's say we have 15 minus 3, then we get 12. Okay, so it is given that alpha is 0.05. So this is how we write. We have f alpha 0.05, v1 is equal to 2, and v2 is equal to 12. So from the table, we will have the value of v1 here, and our v2 is here. Okay, this is our table 9, okay, the F distribution table. So from our example, we have the V1 is equal to 2. So 2 is here. And our V2 is equal to 12. Okay, so we have, okay, this is 2. Okay, this one is your V1. And this one is your V2. Okay, so it's around here. So how to determine which one? Okay, so this one, okay, is for 0.05. Okay, this one 0.025. This one 0.01 and this one 0.001. Okay, so since our V1 and V2, so we have 0.05, our V1 is 2 and V2 is 12. Okay, so 0.05 is here. So it's equal to 3.89. Okay, this is how we look at the F distribution table and to get our answer.